태초의 세상은 빛과 어둠, 경계도 없는 혼돈으로 가득 차 있었다. 혼돈은 단 하나의 존재였다. 세상은 그의 움직임에 따라 형태를 갖추기 시작했어. 그 움직임을 질서라 불렀지. 그 안에서 태어난 세계의 트라움, 모든 것의 시작이었어. 혼돈은 만족했지만 오래가지 않았어. 혼돈은 결심했다. 자신을 13의 신으로 나누기로. 12신은 창조와 질서를 다스렸고, 13번째 신 발크누트, 파괴와 영리를 품은 단 하나의 신이었다. 이 분열은 세상의 순환을 만들기 위한 설계였다. 트라움은 지금 다시금 위기에 빠져 있어. 발크누트, 조용히 이 세계를 잠식해 가고 있지. 그 흐름을 막을 수 있는 존재는 단 하나. 그리고 지금 그 운명은 너에게 주어졌다. 트라움을 지켜내는 것, 이건 네 안에 새겨진 본질이야. 평화, 구원, 진실. 기억하라. 진리라 믿는 것은 언제나 허점이 있다. 빛은 때때로 어둠보다 더 깊은 진실을 감추고 있다. 그 진실을 부디 잊지 마라.
Order is broken, and the natural law has fallen. Let the awakened descendants cross over to the lands beyond. I am the serpent that devours its own tail. Here lies eternal light.
You're awake. My name is Raisa, and I'm a staff officer of the Kryptos Volunteer Army. I'd heard that the Proinos Citadel was in danger of falling to Valknut's forces, but the situation is even worse than I thought. From the way you dress, it looks like a Proinos knight. What on earth happened? Proinos Citadel, which used to be called an impregnable fortress, was taken over so quickly. Knight Commander Liam's betrayal? Isn't that the person who is called the hero of Tri? It's surprising that such a person defected to become Valknut's subordinate. Anyway, now I understand why Proinos Citadel became like this. No one would have expected that the Knight Commander, the chief of the Knights, who was in charge of the Knights, would be an enemy in an instant. I can hear the screams around me getting louder. It wasn't the time to just say how you feel. We need to get out of here first. In front of this, the slaves of life are rampaging, so it will be difficult to break through without weapons. We will give you the extra weapons we have, so could you equip weapons you want?
My name is Anton. I'm a volunteer army from Kryptos with the captain. Well, look at you. A rune knight fighting without a rune. I'm surprised you held your own. Keep this for now. If you're a rune knight, you know that there are set runes that can be worn on each weapon, right? I hope the rune I gave you are helpful.
That prisoner must have been killed here by the Valknut forces. No way. Does the phenomenon of life slavery, which we thought only appeared in the lands beyond, happening here too? There's an area in the back that hasn't been occupied yet. Surviving Knights built a temporary shelter there, so let's discuss countermeasures there.
Rookie, I'm glad you're alive. The current situation in Proinos is very serious. After the enemies charged into the Citadel, most of the area was occupied in half a day. Even the defense mechanism that was protecting Proinos was already destroyed. What a betrayal of the Knight Commander, who was the heart of Proinos. I can't believe it. There is life-slavery phenomenon throughout Proinos Citadel. As to what kind of measures Liam used, it means that the number of enemies is increasing in real time. We need to recapture the square to restore the defense apparatus. But it is impossible to counter the enemies with our current forces. According to the rescued wounded soldier, many of our soldiers are trapped on the first floor of the basement prison. I'm not sure, but the information is that Sergeant Simon is also there. First, we are going to carry out a rescue operation. Would you please gather the personnel to be mobilized for the operation? I think I can trust you. If you, the 12 God-protected Syrians, take the lead. So I'd like to ask you a favor.
I can't believe it fell into the hands of the enemies to the square where the defense apparatus is located. I can't just sit back and watch. As you know, each country's defense apparatus contains the power of the 12 gods. Because of this, the forces of Balknut, who have the opposite power of the 12 gods, cannot use their full power within the barrier. Sir, I will also participate in the rescue operation. The country is different, but my purpose is the same as the Proinos Knights here. No matter how much we stop the slaves of life at Krypnos, the border of the land beyond, if Tri, the center of Traum, falls, it will mean nothing. Anton, who came with me, probably feels the same way. We'll make sure to be with you.
The captain said that? I don't remember asking for my opinion, but if that's the captain's will, I should follow it. All right. First, we need to pick up the knights here who aren't too badly injured. Once we have enough of them, we move out immediately.
I can't believe you're all ready to go. Good start. Without beating around the bush, you know how to act. This is the territory of our Proinos Knights. It's also us who understand the complex internal structure of a basement prison. It may be very demoralizing, but remember that there are areas where we have an advantage. If we act swiftly, I think the success of this operation will not be very difficult. Don't delay. Set off and get as many allies as possible.